I want the baby because I don't want to kill the baby. I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want to.
You're not. They just give you a pill and it's over.
No. I'm pregnant.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The pill, they just give it to you from the doctor and then you're good.
I am pregnant. I can't pretending like nothing happened. I can't.
Unless you're shooting blanks, this is like playing Russian roulette. If you keep pulling the trigger while the gun is still inside the holster, eventually you're going to shoot yourself in the foot. Hey fam, welcome back to One and Done. In this video, Destiny confronts baby mama of Fresh from the Fresh and Fit podcast. Without knowing it, she is going to be put through the ultimate gold diggers test. Is she just here for the money? We also tap into the telephone conversation between her and Walter. Will the baby mama pass the gold diggers test? Or will Destiny uncover her true intentions? Stick around and find out. Before we dive in, if you want to help me get to that 1000 sub club, don't forget to hit the like, smash the subscribe, ring the notification bell, and share this video far and wide. And let's roll that tape.
I want the baby because I don't want to kill the baby. I don't want to kill nobody.
Whoa.
I don't want to.
You're not. They just give you a pill and it's over.
No. I'm pregnant.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The pill, they just give it to you from the doctor and then you're good.
I am pregnant. I can't pretending like nothing happened. I can't. In my religion, we don't kill.
You're not killing. Okay.
I want to keep the baby.
Okay. Well, like I said, I just don't want any kids.
To put it simply, they were both irresponsible and now responsible. Now that's assuming Walter's little swimmers reached the target. Now she's saying she doesn't want to abort the baby and she's well within her rights. Now Walter's trying to talk her into aborting the baby. And as a man, you're going to lose in both cases. You look bad for even having the conversation. And I'm not sure why you'd have this conversation over the phone.
Okay, so what you gonna do? And what you gonna do to me?
Nothing. Why did I do anything to you?
Nothing?
Why did I do anything to you?
No, I know. So like, how are you gonna deal with this? By saying I don't want a baby? That's all?
I mean, I could go to the doctor, I guess.
To the doctor. So you want abortion?
I mean, yeah. Why do you want a kid now?
And why do you make me pregnant now?
Why did you make me pregnant now? It's the law of nature, it's the birds and the bees. You probably should have learnt this before you started playing with fire. Or is she just playing dumb? She probably knows that if she does the business unprotected, she's going to get pregnant. Is that part of her plan? But as a man, you got to be much smarter than that, don't you? You can't be going into the club and shooting it up like your name is Django. Or at least pull the gun out of your holster so you don't shoot yourself in the foot.
That's I'm like, there's no way that's true. But then I said, oh wow, like.
So just think about it. It's meant to be.
It's meant to be.
God wants you to have the baby.
Definitely not.
It is. God wants you to have a baby. 7 years never happened. And then you're fucking me for a month and I'm pregnant. What does that mean?
Well,
now I just think about it, if you force me to kill the baby, then you're a sin.
Well, we already sinned by having sex. But it's too late now, you know?
So what I gather from there is that Walter's been shooting it up in the club for 7 years and he has never hit the target. This is why DNA tests need to be compulsory. This is a very emotive subject, a little like going to war. You got two losers and the innocent child is always a victim. How is she expecting more from that situation? She knows he doesn't want to have a baby. Okay, so let's jump into the stream where Daisy, the baby mama, is speaking to a woman and she's trying to find out a little bit more about Daisy and what her intentions were or what she saw in Fresh.
So help me see what you saw initially from the time you saw him.
Okay. First of all, I don't like being with a boring man, and he was not boring. I said that on the show. What I need from men is being honest and not boring and knows what he wants. And he just shows me all of that.
So she doesn't want to be with a boring man. That says to me she likes bad boys. She likes excitement in her life. She doesn't want to be with anyone that is just your average provider and protector, a working class man. She wants someone with ambition, in other words, money.
So for me, I was like, okay, this is the man for me. And he may behave with other women like that, but from what I have felt, that he was real with me, at least when we were together.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Because when you're in love, you are kind of blindsided.
So
I wish I would never met him, but it just happened.
So that's interesting. She's seen him with other women behave that way, but he was different with her. And the best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. And she says she wishes she had never met him. I doubt that to be the case. This is the person she was after. She had something he wanted, which was fool's gold, and he had something she was after. And the problem is guys fall for, the beauty. They are mesmerized. And women believe what they hear, or they're excited from what they hear. In other words, they get sold the dream. So she felt as though he was real with her when they were together. She saw him behaving a certain way with other women, but she thought he was different with her. But how does she know he wasn't saying the same things to the other women? You know what his lifestyle is? It's on the internet. There should be no surprises. And love, what are you in love with exactly? That is the $1 million question.
He was charming. He was sweet. He was very romantic. He surprised me all the time. And we have deep conversations when we meet, when we're in person. He makes me feel like he was really serious with me. He always tests me, ask me questions.
Yeah, well, look, the dude's got money. He's going to surprise you with gifts, pay you attention. And then she said he was really serious with her. What, did he jump on his knee and offer a ring? He wasn't really that serious.
Like, what do you want from a man in the future? Like, what do you want?
Oh, he was asking, actually, you know what he was doing? See, men do this where they want to know what kind of character they need to play in your life, and they want to know the script. So you told him this.
He knows what I want.
Yeah, because you told him, girlfriend. You told him. You didn't keep nothing secret.
Okay, wait. Everybody says I'm with him for his money. But look,
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. No. I didn't say that. The reason I know you...
I don't care about money. I never said I don't. Because on the show, I even said, they were asking me, how much money do you think a man should make for a year? I told them $1 million. And that's my standards.
Wait on. I thought you said... you don't care about money. People are criticizing you, saying that you're after him for his money. You said you don't care about money, but then at the other side of your mouth, you said he's got to make at least $1 million. That tells me you care a hell of a lot about money. That's a tiny percentage of men that make $1 million. So you care a stack about money.
He knows my standards.
Daisy, the reason I know you're not for money is because you went 50-50 on that bracelet. Okay.
Yes,
a woman who was for money would never go 50-50 on that bracelet.
And I bought my own ticket to Miami.
Child.
First time I went to I bought my own ticket. And I know he buys ticket for other girls, but I never asked him, can you buy me a ticket? For me, that's so cheap, just $200 or what? Because I'm really in love with the person, so I didn't even care about the money. The reason why he bought me the bracelet, because he bought me a fucking fake bracelet.
Yeah, I know. I read that part.
And then because I buy these bank leaves all the time, I have an account. I always know. When the moment I got the bracelet, I'm like, this is fake. But I didn't tell him immediately. I told him 2 days later, and he was acting like he didn't know.
I mean, who is this woman? Telling her that she knows she's not for the money because she paid half for the bracelet. I mean, that's ridiculous. If you're not about the money, you pay for the whole bracelet yourself. That way you're not on the hook. But this whole thing is BS. She knew what she was getting into, and if you mess with men like this, you know that you're just in the rotation. Unless he's on his knee and he's offering you a ring, don't let him in that thing. But anyway, we're going to get to the juicy part here. This is Destiny. He's about to throw her the gold digger test, and she doesn't even know what's happening.
I'm just curious. Can I ask a question about for the kid? If Walter apologized for everything and came clean on everything, wouldn't you want him to be involved in your child's life?
But why would you care about that?
What do you mean? Well, because he's the most important person that we're talking about right now, right?
Yeah, but why do you care about he's gonna be a part of my baby's life? Is
Well,
that
it's not just your babies; it's both of your babies, right? And doesn't the child
but,
deserve a
he
father if he
doesn't-
wants to be involved?
yeah. It's both of our baby, but he's not acting like man.
Destiny's asking the right questions. This is both of your babies. You want this man to be responsible, if in fact it is his, and if in fact you are pregnant. Straight away, it seems like she's using this child as leverage. And that's the most heinous thing you can do.
So, do you think he has a right to see the baby?
Do you think you have a right to child support?
I don't. I mean, he doesn't need to. That's fine.
Well, you said
I
the
don't
U.S.
care
government
about
said he had to pay, but the U.S. government is also going to make you share custody with him too, right? Whether you want to or not, unless you have a
Yeah, that's
compelling
what
reason
I'm
not to.
saying. That's what I'm saying. I will let what government decide to do. If they decide that okay, my child have to see him, then that's fine. But if the government says okay, my baby doesn't need to see him, then that's not unnecessary.
Yeah, that's... If you expect the government to make decisions for your life, you're both going to be unhappy. You're going to be miserable and you are going to be bickering and fighting for at least 18 years. And who is going to have the impact and who's going to feel the effects of this bickering, resentment and even up to hatred? This conversation is very revealing.
Shouldn't the priority be to build a healthy life for your future child? Shouldn't that be the focus? How do you make sure your child has a father that wants to spend time with him and be involved in his life, and has a mother
Look, his father doesn't want him.
He just found out that you're pregnant, right? I mean, he's probably freaking the fuck out. I imagine he probably isn't ready to be a dad or doesn't necessarily want to right now. But why close the door on that?
I am not closing it. I'm just saying, based on his behavior right now.
But if he changes his
why
behavior
do
in the
you
future,
speak for him? Why do you speak for him? Because clearly he's acting like an idiot on the show.
well, you're both
right now.
you're both acting like idiots, right? To be fair, right? You've gotten
What am
pregnant
I
with
acting?
because you got pregnant by a guy that doesn't want to marry you. You're just as dumb as he is, right?
Oh, damn. Destiny is absolutely spitting facts there. They're both dumb and she is as dumb as he is. Now, he's dumb because he's shooting it up in the club. He shouldn't be shooting it up in the club. That's like the owner saying, yeah, I don't mind you shooting it up in the club. And then next minute you got the insurance company knocking on your door saying, hey, you shot it up in the club, now pay up. And Destiny can't even stand fresh. He does have a kid of his own, and I don't know what the dynamics are there with his ex-partner, but at least he has some understanding of how things can, I guess, become difficult. And he's recently been through a divorce. Now, I very rarely have any sort of agreement with some of Destiny's beliefs, but in this situation, I think he's asking the right questions.
The problem isn't with either of you, though. That shouldn't be the main concern. The main concern should be the child, right?
He's not concerning about the child. I am. That's why I went on an adult conversation. So don't
You're leaking DMs on
speak
Instagram.
for
How are
him.
you don't care. You're not caring. The child right now is just a money ticket for you.
Facts.
You're not caring at all about the child. Why are you leaking
What is
all
the
of this
money?
publicly?
What
the money is the
what
child
the
support that you
money?
think that you were talking about earlier.
Look,
that you're very
who
familiar
are
that the
you?
U.S.
Who
laws.
are you? I'm here because I got invited from the owner. Who are you? If you're not owner, don't speak to me. Because you have no right to talk about my situation. It's not
You're
even
literally
about
on the
money.
internet talking about your situation everywhere. What do you mean?
Exactly.
I'm talking about the situation. It's not about money. What do you know about anything?
What do I apparently more than you
Do you
do?
think
I'm not getting
I'm
knocked
like-
up by Fresh from Fresh and Fit. What do you? Are you trying to act like you're the one with all the
Who are
experience
you?
here?
Who are you? How do you have the right to talk about this? Like talking about a man being
Because I'm apparently because I'm
asshole
older than you. I've
because
got more life
baby.
experience than you. And I'm the
You're
only one that.
older than me, so you have more rights.
No, apparently I'm just curious. It seems like you have all of this.
I don't want to talk to you right now.
Exactly. The main concern should be the child. Now, she's getting upset because Destiny is actually asking her questions and challenging her answers. Now, I guess she has the right to say it's none of your business, but once she puts it on the internet and she's out there discussing everything, she's released text, she's released phone calls, she's out here talking about this openly, and she's on a forum, she's inviting people to interact, ask questions, and challenge her. And her actions they tell me she doesn't give a toss about the child. Why on earth would you bring this out to the internet? It doesn't make sense unless you're chasing clout or you're chasing the bag. And we don't even know if this is Fresh's kid. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but we don't know. So why on earth would you be putting this out on the internet? Find out first who's the father. Now, I'm sensing this is going to go from bad to worse.
Okay, so Daisy,
I don't want to talk to you.
let me
Okay. Destiny's going to take a break for a little bit.
I am. I'll take out. This woman is a fucking piece of trash, though. She's ruining this kid's life because she
You
just wants
are
to milk
fucking
this guy for
trash.
money. You're actually subhuman filth. Just letting you know that. Good luck. Bye.
You can say whatever you want.
I am. God will judge you.
You can say whatever you want.
okay.
Whoa.
That's
So-
very mean.
Daisy.
That
so
guy is very mean.
Okay, all right. Look, Destiny, that probably wasn't called for. Damn, he got really emotional there. Now, the guy can't really stand Fresh either. And I'm talking about Destiny. Him and Fresh don't get on. So it's interesting, but I agree with Destiny. They're both stupid and dumb. Now, we don't know if Fresh is the father, but that's not why I'm saying that he's dumb. But if he keeps spreading seed, that lawn is eventually going to grow. Now, apparently he hasn't been able to get a girl pregnant for 7 years. Maybe the odds are on his side. Maybe it's his. Maybe it isn't. Only time will tell.
I
It's
don't
not
really.
even about money. Like, even
But Daisy, I'm not even worried about the money. I haven't said anything about the money. All I have said was, okay, that I know that you are not a gold digger for the fact that you are doing, honey, I don't do 50-50. I want you to know me. I don't do no 50-50. My man will pay for everything.
I'm stupid, right?
Like, it's not that you're stupid. I think it's your inexperience because, sweetie, when
No,
I
I
look
am
at somebody like
experienced.
you,
it's because I love him.
no. You only had
Look.
one serious relationship prior to him, correct? You
No,
just
but
told me
I've
that.
been associated with men. Men pays for everything. In China, even in
Well,
China,
why was
men
he
pay
the
for.
exception though? Because he was.
Because I don't
because
know. I'm
he's
such an
smart?
idiot. Because I don't know. I just liked him for fucking no reason. I don't know. There's
For no reason.
There's so many good men out there, but I don't know. You know, like that's what I'm saying. Like maybe I am
Because
idiot.
that's
So there we have it, folks. She loves him, which is quite strange because why on earth is she posting this all on the internet, appearing on podcasts? This is not the behavior you'd expect for someone that loves somebody else. They wouldn't be airing out their dirty laundry on the internet. And she's saying maybe she's crazy. She doesn't know why she liked him. I mean, she's all over the place right now. But let's wrap this up. Look, if you play adult games, you win adult prizes. They're both in the wrong. They're both playing Russian roulette. Now, the problem we have these days is that there was a movement, believe all women, but we've seen so many women be vindictive, misleading, dishonest, and whenever there's money involved, they seem to come out of the woodworks. Now, Fresh's lifestyle is not a secret. There's hundreds of hours of his lifestyle on the internet. You just ended up being another one on his rotation. You might have been on the bench and you found your way on the court. Congratulations. But unless he gave you a ring and you signed the contract saying that he could never bench you again, you got played. I guess we'll find out in time whether he is the father or not. I don't know what the law is in Florida, whether you have to have a DNA test or whether as a father you can ask for a DNA test or whatever. But it's crazy how she decided to sort this out on the internet. Now, she might be the nicest girl in the world, but we can only judge by what she's putting on the internet. Now, we already know what Walter is. We already know what Fresh is. But this is my first exposure to this woman, and she probably hasn't done herself any favors. And it's not the greatest start for her child either, because when the child comes into the world, before he even got here, his or her business was on the internet. Now, apparently there are some laws that she's not supposed to be putting this all out there. I'm not sure. Only time will tell. And like I said, this is probably going to be a story that's going to continue to develop. We'll keep our eye on it. Let me know if you think I should do a follow-up, a part 2. One thing that did surprise me was Destiny almost siding with Fresh. Now, Fresh is someone he doesn't get on with. He's always having beef. Now, even him and Myron have beef. I think the difference between Myron and Fresh is that Myron definitely holds frame. Now, Fresh comes across as more materialistic. You know, he likes the Lambos. He likes certain types of girls. Now, Myron, I believe he's still got his old car from university. So they do operate differently. Now, they do have certain lifestyles. It's not for everybody, if you're poor, wealthy, or whatever the case may be. But there is a lesson to be learnt here, no matter what your pay grade. From a man's perspective, you should be strapping it up. Or even before that, abstinence. You're safe then, aren't you? But you should be at least strapping it up. Now, if you're not strapping it up, just like a parachuter, pull the cord or pull out before you hit the ground. Now, here I go again, solving world problems. Now, leave your thoughts and comments down below. Chuck in there, I subscribe, and I will prioritize my responses to you. Now, if you want to help a brother out, help me get to that 1,000 sub club. Hit the like, smash the subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next video.